Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome back to Bruisers Beaters. We're back here today with my 1988 Cadillac Cimarron. I've shown this in a couple other videos recently. This car has been my winter car actually, so I didn't have to drive one of my nice ones. As you can see, it's pretty rusted out, unfortunately. There really ain't much that can be done with it at this point. Like the doors. Oh, they're completely gone. You can... it's still a drivable car, don't get me wrong. It's just very rotten, unfortunately. This is what happens to these in the Midwest, but... have some news, actually. I recently put out some of the feelers, and it looks like I've located another Cadillac Cimarron. In 1987. This is an 88. It was discontinued in 88, but 87, 88 are thought to be the best years for this car, when it was actually acceptable for the Cadillac badge to be on this, and it was actually a good car by then. It's got the 2.8 liter V6, 3-speed auto. Pretty basic little car for the 1980s, but it's really optioned out. Got the nice tail lights. Got the bigger 14-inch wheels. Usually these had 13s. Trying not to make this one too long. Super nice interior. Like, the seat's a bit wore out, but the Cimarron I'm looking at has the same color interior as this, and it is perfect. My back seat's in better shape than their Cimarron as well. Headliner. A lot more rot. You can see there's no rockers left on this car at all. They are just gone. The doors are just rotten. Unfortunately, this car is just super rusty, but it's still a good driver, so I'm honestly going to continue using it until it's undrivable while I restore the other Cimarron. It's going to take some work to get the other Cimarron here though. It only has front brakes and an emergency brake. And the brakes aren't supposed to be real good on it because it sat for 9-10 years, but it doesn't have a lot of rust on it, and it's the inverse color package to this. This is dark gray, this is light gray, so it's the flip-flop of this car. So basically they're identical to each other. Mine just has a few other options. I got the Hessen-Einhardt grille, the stand-up badge, which is rare on a Cimarron, and I've got the luggage rack, which that Cimarron does not. Got the later wraparound taillights, which look better. More Bondo work. This car is unfortunately made of Bondo and rust, so. Alright guys, you can look forward to that. I'll be releasing more details as they come. That's my quick update on my Cadillac Cimarron project. Before long, I should be a Cadillac Cimarron owner exclusively. Wait and see what I have in store. The Cadillac Cimarron is nothing more than a Chevy Cavalier, which means it's reliable and easy to work on. My Buick literally has the identical drivetrain to this car. So, I'm actually going to be using a Cadillac Cimarron as a daily driver for the next couple years. And I'm going to periodically report how I feel about this car, using it in 2021, a car that was built in 88, 87. It's going to be interesting. The 3-speed transmission makes it a little bit harder on the interstate, but it'll do 70, 75 and keep up with modern traffic. The V6 has plenty of beef. Only complaint, and it was another complaint other Cimarron owners had, is the gas mileage is terrible. And the small gas tank, the V6 just drinks. Yeah, she's a drinker. But, this car belonged to a Polish immigrant, and he traveled the country in it. It was passed down to a family member. The family member sold it, and then it was, and then I purchased it from my friend, who purchased it from the family of the Polish gentleman that owned this. So if you ever see this, your Cimarron's still going there, dude. All right, guys, that's my update. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Especially subscribe. That does nothing but help me. Your views and your watches do nothing but support my hobby. I make just a tiny bit of money with YouTube, and whenever I get paid, I always try to put it into my cars, and it's always committed to my cars too. So Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.